you went to the game tonight, it's great, right? That was one of those Tuesday night games, Skaz, where it was supposed to be it's a great win. I just want to say that off the bat. You get back-to-back shutouts by Korpisalo and Swayman? Your goaltenders can do that? And what's an absolute wild stat tonight is the fact that hasn't been done, back-to-back shutouts, since when? 2015? So over 10 years ago?
2011, I believe.
2011. Wow. So that was the Cup year.
15 years ago.
So it would have been Thomas and Rask. And now it's Swayman and Korpisalo. I feel like there's been some other pretty good goaltenders in between there. 2011, oh my God. It means a lot. And, it's great to see other guys chip in and get points and score goals. Like Castella gets the empty netter. He deserves it. He's a hard worker. Guy grinds it out. Zacha with a really nice goal tonight. Arvidsson, 10 shots. Bruins have been on fire. 5 out of 6 now in a row. And first shutout of the season for Jeremy Swayman. I was talking about this earlier, but the Bruins' old identity was their goaltending. And considering Hampus Lindholm is, missed some time or has been out, and I just wanted to look this up real quick, and I wanted to pull up the box score as we talk, because I'm looking at the standings right now, and that was a huge win. So Detroit loses, but the rest of the conference won. Bruins are still hanging in there in the old wild card, but I just wanted to see the box score real quick. So, and I had to look at it a couple of times as far as shots. Arvidsson 10 shots on net, but I'm looking at the defense because I just wanted to see what it was tonight. Yep, McAvoy had an assist, played 23 minutes tonight. Lowry actually played defense, had a couple of hits. And I'm looking at it here. He had an assist tonight. But the fact that they are doing this despite injuries, and all I can think of is Marco Sturm about a week or so ago saying that the team was still immature. They've responded. Like tonight, this win's about getting Detroit off the back-to-back, staying hot. You're streaking now. You needed this one against obviously a divisional opponent or playoff opponent. But it also, you got 2 great starts from Korpisalo. Great starts. You needed to follow this one up tonight from Jeremy Swayman, and he absolutely did so. And I'm talking shutout, 24 saves on the night. Absolutely outstanding. Looking at these shots tonight, Zacha had 5. He scored a goal. Steves had 1. Pastrnak had 5. He had an assist. Middlestad had 1. Fraser Minton, 4 shots, 1 goal. Trying to see the rest of the shots tonight. Yeah, and then it was... So Geeky's the guy that I bet on tonight. I thought he'd have an anytime goal with that, the birth of his son. Or his kid, whatever it is. And, nope, didn't come through tonight, but did have 2 shots on net in 15 minutes on the ice. 18 shifts. And then Arvidsson, I can't remember the last guy. Guys, I don't know if you remember anybody that's had 10 shots in a game in a long time, but what a return off the shutout, 1-0 against Pittsburgh. And then tonight you do this. Absolutely outstanding. So if you're on the way home tonight, you want to call in. What are your thoughts on the Bees? 26-19-2. Now it's 16-8 on the season against a Detroit team that came in hot. Now they're on the back-to-back, and hey, you gotta take advantage of teams in this situation. I'm most impressed by Swayman with the shutout. Back-to-back now. And when you look at the rest of this, they got one more, right? The Kraken on Thursday night. Thursday night's a big night, and I'll tell you about that in just a little bit. You just lost to the Kraken. I believe that's the game that Sturm called the team immature. Man, they've grown up tonight. I can't believe 10 shots on net for Victor Arvidsson, who talked after the game tonight. Never heard him speak before. So, the Bruins only gave up 7 goals during this little win streak that they have. And doing it without Lindholm, it's really good. You know they outshot Detroit 16-2 in the third period tonight? And the 3 stars, Arvidsson, Zacha, and, of course, Jeremy Swayman, his first shutout of the year, 24 saves. Bruins have won 5 out of 6. They got another one at home on Thursday night. It's a big one. You want to call in? 617-779-0985. Now, this is probably the game where if I was on the couch, we were not on the couch. Gaz was working, and I was here looking at research, preparing for tomorrow night's show, which is going to be a full show for everyone that's listening. We're going to have guests. We got Doug Codd coming on. We got Sean Pendergast coming from the Texans Radio Network as well. We're going to be breaking down the Patriots and the Texans and doing a lot of that tomorrow, and then we'll recap this Bruins game, of course. We'll have some Celtic stuff. We'll play the games. It'll be a lot of fun tomorrow, so join us right here on the Sports Hub and on YouTube tomorrow night. But Thursday night, not only do we have a double dip, meaning the Celtics play Miami, but the Bruins will have Zdeno Chara night. Zdeno Chara will get his number retired to the rafters. It's a big one. I think we're going to carry the entire thing here. We got the text the other day, so we're going to carry it. I think Ryan's just going to hang out in between if there's any dead air and kind of talk to the audience. But it's Zdeno Chara's night. Everybody that we know is going. Is Kevin Majore going? He has to be going. I wonder what jersey he's going to wear. So Bees win tonight, and now it's Chara time. And you get the Kraken. Ooh, this is good. They're streaking, right? They went on a little bit of a losing streak now. They're going on a win streak. It's been a little up and down, but they've been competitive. They've been fun to watch, and I do think Marco Sturm is the right guy going forward. But to get Jeremy Swayman back on track, think about this. He's probably not the guy with the big contract who can play every night. That's what I think. But if he can be this with Korpisalo, look how good the team is. This was the old identity of the Bruins. When they had Allmark and Swayman, that was the identity. It just might be so that Jeremy Swayman's not and I get it. You look at it every 2 games to 1, whatever is Swayman. But I do think they can be a tandem. I know you want Swayman to be the one, but the team looks good when they're both playing well. All right, let's go to the phone. 617-779-0985. We do have a giveaway coming up in a little bit that you don't want to miss. So let's talk to Rusty. He's in Woburn. What's up, Rusty?
Hey, Mr. Murray, listen, I disagree with you right now. I'm a season ticket holder to the Bruins, not a fan. I'm furious about tonight. Detroit came in off a back-to-back. Gibson didn't play tonight. You know, especially Sunday night when you have a puck bounce off a post and go off Stuart Skinner skating in the 1-0 game. That's real exciting. They got lucky. They got lucky Sunday tonight. Detroit didn't want to be there after the second period. So don't give me that crap. You know, if Gibson was playing, it'd be a different story. But it was a back-to-back overtime game last night. And I hope Toronto wins tonight. They're still out of the playoffs.
Wow. What makes you happy in life?
I just say this, Mr. Murray. If you actually go to the games and watch them like I do, you actually see this team. The defense is terrible. It's nothing. But, you know, you don't have Gibson in net. You got Talbot, you know, back-to-back. They didn't want to be there in the second period. So just call a spade and call it over.
What am I supposed to do? Just go home and not broadcast?
No, you just say that Detroit did play last night and beat Carolina in overtime. Then they had to fly in, but they didn't play their number 1 goalie.
So what?
But I don't care.
Yeah, so what?
I don't care. You know what? Thursday night, if the game's not rigged with Rooney and Wes McCauley reffing with Chara's night and everything, hopefully it's a good game. We'll see.
What is your problem?
You got to point out the facts.
I don't care. Say Detroit. No. What are your facts? What's your deal? The hell's going on?
I'm telling you the deal.
No. Let's not talk hockey anymore. Stop talking hockey to me. Shut up. Shut up. What's your deal? What is your deal?
I'm telling you what my deal is.
Don't talk about hockey for a second. Stop talking about hockey. What's your problem?
What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
You personally right now? What is your problem right now? Don't bring up hockey to me. What's going on?
I don't know what did you have?
Whoa! Did you swear? Don't swear.
No, I said, what problem do you want? I don't understand what you're talking about.
No, you're all pissy right now. You're an aggravated old man is what you are right now.
No, I'm not. I love how that's a compliment because you have to put your effort into what I thought. And I'm just saying my opinion of the game.
I don't care about the game. I care about you. How could you be pissed off after a shutout?
Because I don't like the Bruins.
That's fine. You're a hater. I'm out on you. I almost let it go, Skaz, but you know what? So what? They got lucky. They get the backup goalie on a back-to-back. You win games like this. You're supposed to win these games. Oh, he got me all fired up now.
Let me just try and understand that call, Joe. Season ticket holder of the Bruins. Not a fan. He wanted to specify that. He's not a fan. He's too serious to be a fan, too educated, Joe. So he's a season ticket holder.
I don't go to the games, right?
He's a season ticket holder, Joe, not a fan. He just gives them thousands of his dollars and goes there and buys beverages and such. Not a fan. Higher than that, a higher plane of being a season ticket holder. Not a fan of the team. Upset that they had back-to-back shutouts because he's not a fan. He's just a season ticket holder. He's upset that John Gibson was not in net tonight for the Detroit Red Wings. Would you like to guess where John Gibson ranks in save percentage and goals against average this year, Joe, in the NHL? In the 40s. Yes.
I tried to give him a compliment. Top 10.
No, he basically sucks. So he was upset that guy wasn't in net tonight. A very strange call, very dumb call, I would say.
What?
A bad representation of Bruins season ticket holders, I would say. That's your guy. That's your guy right there. Not a fan. A season ticket holder upset at back-to-back shutouts.
So I love how you've perfectly laid it out. But if you were doing the show and someone called, what would your first reaction have been? Because I feel like he had a bad day.
Maybe a bad life, Joe. By the way that call went, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how educated he is either as a season ticket holder. Not a fan. I don't want to insult the man. Clamoring for John Gibson to be out there. How many goals did the Red Wings score tonight?
0.
Does who they play at goalie change how many goals they score?
No. Unless you're Allmark.
That's kind of interesting, don't you think?
So they scored 0 goals tonight, but they're blaming the goalie.
Should have switched the Bruins. Bad game from the Bruins because the other team didn't score any goals.
What would you? But for real, I think he had a bad life. Okay,
something, Joe.
I said bad day. Maybe he pooped his pants on the way home.
Honestly, you think he'd be more relieved if he did that? Just get it out.
Wow.
Not a fan, Joe, a season ticket holder.
Yes, it's amazing. We're like, yeah, man, we got a giveaway. We got to get out of here at this time tonight. Game went late, didn't it?
7:30 puck drop. Just wait till Thursday, Joe. 8 o'clock puck drop.
That's right. Oh, great. But that guy winded me up. And I just, what? The Bruins won. They got goals from Zacha, which I think everyone loves goals. Kastelik's good. I like him. And Fraser Minton scored. And you got a shutout from Jeremy Swayman. What's bad? They got lucky? So what? JP, what's up?
Joe, I wasn't going to call in, but what the bleep was that? The Bruins just won a game. Chara's retirement's coming up. There's enough nights to call in and fire the coach between periods. Tonight's not one of the nights, okay? You got a guy with 10 shots on net. There hasn't been a Bruin with 10 shots on net besides Pastrnak since, I don't know, I'm 66. Don't rain on my parade. Plus, I played 9 holes of golf at Brook Meadow today. It was beautiful. It's a great day. Let's be mad about not having a third baseman for the Red Sox, but don't call into this show and ask you about facts of all people, Joe. That's like saying I went to Davio's and Capitol Grill and I had 2 bad dinners. Give me a break. It's a good win. 2 shutouts. Imagine if somebody said Corpusalo's going to get you a shutout. Come on. Tonight's not the night for it, Joe. Thanks.
Thanks, JP. How about you, Justin? How are you, bud?
Hey, Joe.
Hey.
How about all that? Shut up. I just want to talk about the football game last night. The football game last night, Joe. I'm not worried about the Texans this week because I think their offense is struggling, and I think the Patriots will have a good time. The only question I have is the offensive line.
Hey, Justin, you call me tomorrow night, man. All right, we'll talk tomorrow night. Some Texans. All right.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
You,
we got a full show tomorrow night. Couldn't hear. I don't know if it was my headset or if I was just still upset about Rusty. Yeah, he goes, see, you think I got you thinking now, like he got in my head. Like, stop talking hockey. I think I said shut up to him too. Just don't talk hockey right now. What's your deal? Can we revisit that tomorrow night?
You want to do that all over again, Joe?
I don't know.
I think we'll have plenty to discuss tomorrow, but it's always there if we need it.
My head hurts, yes. My head hurts.
Not a fan, a season ticket holder. What a distinction.
Let me just tell you the facts. I go to the games. I'm in your head. Yes. Yes, sir. One more, and then we got a giveaway. Eric's in Bridgewater.
Hey, Big Joe, how you guys doing?
I'm okay, I think.
Honestly, that was probably one of the funniest calls I've ever heard. That guy just had a rant that could just go on for days. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
So, I just want to make a quick point about Bruins, Pats, and Celtics. If you give me like 45 seconds to 50 seconds real quick.
Got it.
This win tonight was huge. And, you know, a 4-game winning streak this late in the season, close to the deadline, is a big deal. My only concern is, you know, we just had a 6-game losing streak. They're just trying to get their footing back. Marco Sturm's doing all he can. Let's just see how the rest of this goes. Char getting inducted, well-deserved. That's going to be a phenomenal night. Celtics, on the other hand, you know, you lose 4 of your last 5. I mean, it's just a small bump in the road. They're still doing fine without Tatum. I'm not going to be too worried as long as they can be healthy. And then Patriots on Sunday. Drake May, in my opinion, against the NFL's number 1 defense, if we can somehow, you know what I mean? This game's going to be close on Sunday. It's not going to be a washout. If we can win close, there is no way that we will not be able to beat the Broncos next Sunday. I don't know if Josh Allen can handle it at Mile High. If he can't.
All right, your 45 seconds is up. It's only because I got to go. This guy's has to go too. Be calling number 10 to our contest line right now at 617-931-0985. You'll win a pair of tickets to the Duncan Women's Beanpot Championship. It's at the TD Garden, January 20th. Be there to witness prime college hockey. See two-time defending champs Northeastern try to hold their title against Boston College, BU, and Harvard women's hockey. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Be caller number 10. We got to go to break. Bye.
More Joe Murray coming up on the Sports Hub.